Title: My daughter banned me from her wedding that I paid for, so I secretly canceled it all. The sun was warm that morning, but my chest felt cold. I stared at the ivory invitation on the table, the one I had paid for, the one that no longer had my name on it. "Dad, I think it is best if you do not come," she had said, her voice steady but her eyes unsure. Best if I do not come to her wedding, the wedding I financed, planned, and dreamed of since the day she was born. I remembered holding her small hand on her first day of school, how she clung to me. Now, years later, she looked at me as if I were a stranger in her perfect new world. Her fiancé never liked me. Too controlling, he said, too traditional. But I only wanted her safe, her happy, her grounded. They wanted a grand wedding, garden venue, white roses, soft jazz, and a champagne fountain. Every detail had passed through my approval and my credit card. When she told me I was not welcome, something inside me cracked. Not anger, not sadness, just an empty, hollow silence that echoed through my ribs. That night, I sat alone at the kitchen table, the house too quiet. I opened my laptop, logged into the event planner's portal, and looked at every line item. Venue, catering, decorations. All booked in my name. All under my payment authorization. A thought began to form, quiet at first, then louder. If I was not welcome, why should my money be? I stared at the glowing screen, my hand trembling over the mouse. Cancel. The word blinked beside each booking. I clicked it once, then again. One by one, the wedding began to unravel, piece by piece, until all that remained was digital silence. The next morning, I woke to 30 missed calls. Her name filled my phone screen again and again. I could almost hear her voice through the vibration. I let it ring. I sat on the edge of the bed, sunlight spilling through the blinds, cutting the room into stripes of gold and gray. I thought of her standing in that empty garden. No music, no guests, no flowers. I wondered what she would say. Would she understand why I did it? Would she finally see what it felt like to be erased? By evening, she came to the house. Her eyes were red, her hands shaking. "How could you?" she whispered. The same words I had once asked her. I met her gaze, steady and calm. "You banned me from your wedding," I said softly. "I only honored your wish." She stared at me in silence, tears glistening like glass. Then something changed in her face, confusion melting into realization. The clock on the wall ticked louder. The air between us was thick, heavy with everything we had both left unsaid. For a long time, neither of us spoke. The house creaked, A car passed by outside, and the moment stretched thin. Then she reached out, hesitantly, her fingers brushing my sleeve. "I just wanted to be independent," she said, her voice cracked. "I never wanted to lose you." The words broke through the wall I had built inside myself, and in that fragile moment, surrounded by silence and the scent of fading roses from the canceled order, I realized something. It was never about the money. It was never about the wedding. It was about being seen, being loved. I placed my hands over hers. "Then let us start again," I said. Outside, the last of the daylight faded, and for the first time in weeks, the air in the room felt lighter. We sat there quietly, father and daughter, surrounded by the ruins of a wedding that never happened, but perhaps the beginning of something far more important had just begun.